Welcome back. The art of roasting coffee, Jeremy, takes a lot of practice to learn and perfect. Steamboat Coffee Company has it down. Take a look.
I'm at the brand new Steamboat Coffee Company. Who doesn't love coffee? Everybody, you gotta know about this place, guys. This is my buddy, Bowie Kuhn, and you are an SMSU graduate.
That's correct.
Tell us how this all came about.
Well, it's kind of a labor of love. I always said that I wanted to produce and roast great coffee. Not the greatest coffee, but I wanted to do it for me. So it was a personal labor of love, and I figured that out in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. And but I wanted to come home. And
well, talk about where you're at here, because you're close to Branson.
I'm really close to Branson. I'm just up the street from Kimberly City, just a little bit south of Branson West. And I've got my favorite firefighters, the Stone County Fire Protection, right across the street. So if I
need them,
in case I roast a little bit too deep, that they can come over and help me out.
This is a good spot to be. This is the old 13, guys.
This is.
They kind of pulled it off, but you can get here. It's not hard to find. And you're going to tell me about the whole roasting process.
Correct.
But you learned this from some very special people.
Yep, I did. So Alfred Pete of Pete's Coffee was my mentor. Even though I never met him, he died in 2007. He took me vicariously with some people that he had mentored, and they taught me how to roast coffee. And they had offered that they were going to do this and they were going to help me, and I thought it was going to be like a 1 week or 2 week process. Well, 8 months later, they're still telling me like, you're not there yet.
Wow.
Yeah, and they always asked me the question, what do you want to be? And I always said, I want to be the greatest coffee roaster that I could be. And they said, well, you're very good. Why don't you just stop here? And I said, no, I'm not going to stop until I get to be as good as I can be. And so one day I got the call. Like I said, it was about 8 months into this process. And they said, well, are you sitting down? And I said, yes, I am, but I never was. And they said, I had some coffee today, and I always send blind samples to him. And then he said, I had some amazing coffee today.
Where do the beans come from?
So I have a bean hunter that goes all over the world, typically in the Americas, so Central America, South America, and then in Africa. That's where I get my beans, the majority of my beans. But that's how I get them, and they, when I open those bags of beans, and people will see those, that's the first time that they've seen light of day since they left their country of origin. So that could have been from Nicaragua, could have been from Guatemala, could have been from Colombia. In fact, that's what we're going to roast today. Some coffee
Colombian coffee.
From South America, Juan Valdez. Each one of those beans that you will roast were handpicked.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I mean they were all handpicked and
well, this machine is pretty awesome behind us, and I'm going to say, it takes the right equipment to make this happen. So give us the process.
We're going to go ahead and put the beans into the roaster itself, and inside this drum, that's where the magic happens. So we're going to take it up with really high heat, and we're going to do it for about 10 to 12 minutes. And what's going to be on the other hand, this is sort of where like art and science kind of come together. And the science happens with the chemistry of what happens in the bean itself. The art is to me, or the art is to the roaster. And whoever roasts here at the cooling tray is going to have a little bit of difference, a little bit of nuance to that. And you can teach that, and you can train that, and you can tell people, but everybody's going to do it a little bit different. So
I love that. So this is your artsy side that you're putting
This
in.
is my artsy side, yeah.
Yeah, so this whole process takes how long to get a cup of coffee this way?
Well, about 12 minutes. The beans are going to be in there. Give it another 3 or 4 minutes for them to cool down. The cooling is really important, because as soon as I get to that point and I say, I don't want to roast anymore, I want the roasting to stop. So when then we go into the cooling tray, there's a lot of air that comes across the bean, stops the roasting, and then we dump it out and we're ready to go. We can grind it, we can send it out whole bean, and we're going to make some coffee for
Yes, I can't wait to try it. But I just want to say right now, you're not like open for the whole sitting experience, but you're getting there, maybe in the spring, but you're shipping coffee all over the place, all over the United States.
Yeah, we ship coffee all over the country. So
what's the website?
SteamboatCoffeeCompany.com. So if they go to www.steamboatcoffeecompany.com, you spell everything out, you should find me. And I would love people to visit us and send me a message and say, hey, I'd like to sample some of your coffee, And we do that all the time. We send coffee out as a labor of love, and we say, we hope you like it. And and many times they do, and they order coffee from us.
That's great. And you've got a light roast, you've got a dark roast, you've got, these are organically grown, and there's just so many options here. Decaf.
Oh, we have the best decaf on the planet. And I can tell you that because I got an email that said, yours is the best decaf on the planet. So if somebody wrote it, it must be true.
It must be true.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Bowie, I appreciate you taking me through this process, and this is so great. And we'll look forward to having some little umbrellas out there soon.
I think that would be great. And we want people to enjoy themselves. Coffee can be an agent of change. It can be really something that people love to have community around. And for me, I used to think that I was really thick-skinned and that I could handle a lot of just agitation. Well, it's not. And so coffee gives me an outlet that just like that, I see smiles on people's faces. Nobody ever gets mad at me when I send them a bag of coffee. Nobody ever gets mad when I give them a cup of coffee.
That's right.
And it makes me feel really, really good that I can do that.
Thank you for bringing the world together. You are.
Well,
I think you are.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kelly.
I'd like to teach the world to sing in the perfect.
Oh,
We both went to harmony. We both went to a harmony.
I was gonna make a
That was
joke to
terrible.
Kelly
Okay.
during that package, like, so you didn't bring me coconut cream pie and you didn't bring me smooth coffee.
No, I didn't. That was very smooth coffee. I mean, smooth. But he offered to give me a bag, but he sent me some before. So I'll work on the coconut cream pie from Darla's Cakery because it is the best I've ever eaten. And like I say, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna bother making it anymore. Why? But anyway,
No.
I'll bring you some.
No, ma'am. Okay. I can't wait.
Okay.
I am excited to try that coffee at some point, though.
Yeah, yeah.
I am.